Good morning, everybody. Good Monday morning. I'm sitting next to my tree this morning. I have not decorated it yet, but we picked it up yesterday, so I wanted to include her on my video this morning. It looks like I'm getting a lot of light off that picture, so I'll try to just kind of stay in one spot so I'm not blinding anyone. It's the light that's radiating from my being. No, really, I'm not feeling a lot of light today. I'm not feeling any dark, but I did want to talk about something that I think has happened for me pretty often and could be happening for anybody else who's watching or kind of following me along in this journey. There's when you start like kind of shedding all of these old things that don't serve you anymore, that you're just like, oh yeah, no, yeah, that's not really me. You end up having like this kind of void, and you can kind of feel it. Like you'll hear Kyle Cease talk about when he first started doing the shows that he does, what do you even call them? I don't know. I'm having a total blank on it, but in the beginning, he was just like stripping people of all these things that didn't serve them, and then they would go home and they're like, what am I now? So I think that can happen for a lot of us, and I find that as I shed things that no longer serve me, that I'm kind of sitting in this place of, I don't know, void. I was reading an article the other day which really struck home because recently I've got a blog that I have on Facebook, and it's like every time I write about a breakthrough, it's like the first and only breakthrough I've ever had. And so I've kind of been looking at that stuff and been going, am I that person who's like, standing, running in place? Like I'm getting somewhere, but I'm not going anywhere. So in all this training and everything that I've been doing to become a life coach, I'm getting like tons of, information that some of it applies to helping other people, but the majority of it just applies to myself. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. This particular thing, I've really been rolling around in my brain all weekend from the training on Friday. And the guy's talking about, and this is me, he's talking about, okay, so you're standing in line at this club that you've been wanting to get into like forever, and you're talking to everybody in line about how amazing this club is and just what a great time we're all gonna have when we get in there. And you're waiting in line for a long time, and then you get to the front and you get up to the doorman and they let you in, and you go in and it's like, it's better than I even imagined. Like there's things in here I didn't even know were going to be in here, and oh my gosh, what a wonderful place, and I knew it would be amazing. And then you go right to the exit and get back in line. You just go outside and get back in line. And you're talking to everybody again about how amazing it's going to be when we get inside, and all these, just this deeper understanding of what a great place it is. And same thing, you get all the way up to the front and the bouncers let you in, and you hang out for a minute and you're like, wow, this place is amazing. It's so beautiful, and there's so much fun and love and laughter in here. And next thing you know, you're like outside in line again. You went right for the exit again. And what you don't know, but everybody else in line knows, is you're the owner of that club. They think that you're outside talking to them about how amazing the club is because they're thinking, you're hoping they'll go in. Like you're like, trying to encourage them to go in, not that you're unaware that you're the owner of the club and that the bouncers work for you. And that's the whole thing. For many, many years, I've been going inside the club for a few moments and then going back outside and standing in line. And I didn't realize this until this weekend. And I'm like, well, crap. I want to stay inside the club. Why do I keep making an exit? Like, I don't want to go outside. I want to stay inside. And I think probably the reason I've been going back outside are a couple of things. Gosh, I still have a splinter in my finger from last week and last work. I'm saying last work because there is a part of me that's like, I don't really know if I'm going to work today. No, I gotta go to work. Anyway, I think I keep going back outside the club for a couple of reasons. One, I think I don't know what to do when I get inside the club. I think I've been standing in line so long that I'm really good at standing in line. That searching place of life, I'm really good at it. Like, I find an answer for something and then I'm like, oh, okay, well, we know that, which I think could be the part of the analogy where I'm inside the club. Well, then I go back outside and I'm searching and waiting. It's like, no, just hang out in here. Like, and isn't awareness a bitch sometimes? I mean, it's freeing, but sometimes it's like, and also you'll hear me say this, that ignorance is bliss. You know, like maybe if I didn't know anything, I'd just be happy. And that's probably true, but my happiness would depend on outside circumstances. So it would always be kind of luck of the draw, you know, like to where the, you know, more awareness and knowledge that I have and the more connection I have through self, which is what happens in meditation, the more my happiness doesn't depend on the outside circumstances. It can definitely be enhanced by things that are going on the outside, but it's not a determiner of my happiness. As well as happiness doesn't become your goal anymore. I mean, the more connected I am to myself, the less happiness is my goal. It's just a complete acceptance of myself. And so whatever's going on in that moment is okay. So this awareness is good. It's really good that I'm aware. I keep going outside and standing in line, and everybody around me is just like, she's acting like she doesn't own the club. And I know that's true. I know there are several people who are super close to me in my life who are like, why does she keep standing in line? Like, doesn't she know that she doesn't have to wait here? Like, that's her club. Like, we want to go hang out inside her club. Like, and the second reason, I think, did I even give you guys a first reason? I don't know what to do in there. I'm uncomfortable in there. It's weird. It's like, okay, well, I made it. Now what do I do? So that's my first reason, because I don't think I told you guys. The second reason, and I've been exposed to this and know that this has been true for me, is during the time that I worked for drug court. I saw a lot of this, a lot of people who were more than capable of going to the next level in their life, but they were honestly afraid of success. And it seems like a really weird thing to say, because who wouldn't want to be successful in their lives or in any area, you know? But there's a deeper part of myself that I haven't accepted yet, a deeper part of myself that I haven't freed. There's a part of that child still in there that doesn't feel heard or accepted or something, because I think I am dealing with a little bit of failure of success. Like, what would I do once I was successful? I mean, my whole life has been about searching. What happens when I stop searching? So for the last couple of days, I've been really conscious about just staying inside of the club. Just stay inside. I'm gonna stay inside of the club. This is my club. I made it beautiful. And there are people outside waiting to get in and hang out with me for a minute so that I can help them see that they can open their own club. And that people want to come hang out in their club. And they can help them open their own club. But if I'm never inside the club, I'm always outside in line, then the people in line are probably like, I don't know about this club. Sounds really good, but why is the owner out here? Pretty big aha moment, huh? And it's bringing up stuff. I giggled in meditation. I cried in meditation. I feel tears coming up right now. And it's more of that sticky that I was talking about last week. a week before. Last week was all about pain. But this video is about pain too, you know. Pain can be exciting, you know, and I was talking about it being sticky, and as I'm having this aha moment and this revelation about me standing in line outside of the club, there's some more healing coming, some more releasing coming, and that happens in tears for Eileen. So, so yeah, I'm gonna stay in the club. And join y'all to do the same. You know, when you're in that moment of now what, just sit with it. You know, and grieve what you've released, and be okay with it. It was a little part of you, and at first you do miss it, and you do feel a void, and be okay with that, and just stay in the club. Stay in there. I'm staying in the club. I hope you guys have a great Monday, and I can't tell you guys enough how grateful I am that you guys are evolving with me, or watching me evolve, encouraging me to evolve. And have a great day.